Welcome to this new and special edition of the Queer God Squad. We are the coolest pastors you will ever meet.
Faith and religion can be complicated for the LGBTQ plus community. Survey shows that evangelical faith is the justification for the greatest attack on the LGBTQ plus community.
So the Queer God Squad is going to explore our religious community, explore the big news of the day and what it means to you.
And we are going to explore if we can find some places that help heal the pain and hurt that religion can be responsible for. We know you are going to find some hope, peace, and fun in our conversation.
It's 3 p.m. and the Queer God Squad is broadcasting daily.
This is live, and then we are available on demand.
We are available on all smart televisions, including Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire TV, YouTube, and Facebook.
In the entire world, nothing like this has ever existed for the LGBTQ plus community before.
I am Reverend Dr. Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister here at Sunshine Cathedral.
I am the Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin, the Executive Minister here at the Sunshine Cathedral.
I'm Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, the Minister of Connections here at Sunshine Cathedral.
I am the Reverend Kevin Tisdall, the Minister of Education at Sunshine Cathedral.
Radical GOP and evangelicals have launched a culture war on our LGBTQ plus community. They want to push you back into the closet. We're not going.
At Sunshine Cathedral, we're here to tell you that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Our commitment in partnering with Happening Out Television Network and Queer News Tonight is to give the LGBTQ plus faith community this voice for change, for hope, that you are not alone. Here we go.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Should government tax dollars fund religious charter schools? The St. Isidore of Seville Catholic Virtual School will become the first government-funded religious charter school in the United States after a 3-2 vote by the Oklahoma statewide Virtual Charter School Board. If ultimately upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court, the use of tax money to fully support a religious-based school would radically alter a core First Amendment principle of church-state separation that traces all the way back to the founding of our country. On the face of it, the Charter School Board vote would appear clearly unconstitutional. After all, both the Oklahoma Constitution and the state's Charter Schools Act require that public schools, including charter schools, must be non-sectarian, meaning they cannot be affiliated with any one religious tradition or sect. Moreover, the U.S. Supreme Court consistently has ruled for more than 70 years that direct funding of religion by the government violates the First Amendment's Establishment Clause, which prohibits the government from endorsing religion. Based on prior rulings, the legality of religious charter schools is murky at best. But the organizers of St. Isidore hope that the school's approval pressures courts to conclusively make a decision. Conclusively make a decision. We have a court that is 6-3 conservative, and I'm going to talk about this as often as I can. This court is set up to destroy our country. It is not just a religious-based court. It is a court that has an agenda that, to me, is so un-American. And if this case ever makes it to them, I feel comfortable in saying that unless the court is reconstituted before the case gets to them, that we're going to have religious charter schools that are getting government money. I have an issue with charter schools getting government money in the first place because charter schools tend to take money away from public schools. And the charter schools, many of them, not all of them, but many of them are set up so that they exclude people. You exclude people of color. You exclude people of certain religious beliefs, and you sure as heck look to exclude children who are not boy or girl. So this whole idea about charter schools annoys me. The whole idea about charter schools getting government money really annoys me. And the whole idea about religious charter schools getting government money is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
What this is going to boil down to is, and it's already there. I mean, it's already that's in the air. Is are your faith rights equal to or superior to civil rights? This is a response. This is the backlash to decades of civil rights advances. Women's choice, now got it. Voting Rights Act, now got it. LGBT marriage equality, LGBTQ plus people as a protected status, now protected except for when it isn't, because you can say I don't want to build a website or whatever because of my religion. That there is this backlash to say, okay, we're going to interpret one amendment of the Constitution to mean that we can basically have an armory in our garage.
Yeah.
And then we're going to interpret another one to say that as long as we say that whatever I don't like is a matter of faith, then that wins.
Yeah.
That whoever I don't like, whatever I don't understand, as long as I say it's what my Bible or my Pope or my church board elders or whatever, so I say that's what we have to do, then that trumps your civil liberties, that trumps your human rights. And I get so annoyed. I'm a person of faith. I don't have a God, though, out there. I believe in an omnipresence. I believe in energy and consciousness and love, but I don't have a God on Mount Olympus, way up there somewhere. And so when you tell me that your invisible God that you haven't even seen, that person is that imaginary, invisible, unprovable thing is the reason why who I am standing in front of you can't marry someone, or can't use the pronouns of my choice, or can't be served by your business, because your invisible, unprovable deity doesn't like me. Funny that your deity doesn't like the same people you don't like. This is the 21st century. We are educated adults acting as if your imaginary friend trumps my humanity. And I can't stand it anymore. And that's why we're a different kind of church. Because yes, atheism is an option. And yes, blindly following the dogma and doctrine of an old institution, that is an option. We're saying there's a third way.
Yes.
We can have the benefits of religiosity, which is community and ritual, and we can cry with each other in sad times and rejoice during good times. We can celebrate births, we can mourn death, that we can have all of the benefits without ever telling you what you have to think. That you can have a communion without us telling you what communion has to mean to you. That you can be baptized or not. It's a matter of choice. That we don't tell you that we're trying to save you from the next life, because I can't tell you anything about the next life. I haven't been there as far as I know. And if I have been there and came back, I forgot about it. So I can't tell you anything about the next life. I can tell you that when we love each other, this life gets better. We can make each other's lives better here and now. So we are spiritual. We have the benefits of religion, but we also feel like it is our responsibility, our duty, our moral obligation to call out all the ugliness of religion and all of this trying to strip people's humanity and dignity and legal standing. That is evil. And the only way we can call ourselves religious with authenticity is to call out when religion has been misused. Just like healthy families should call out child abuse and dysfunctional families, people who want healthy economies that benefit everyone should call out oligarchy and things that only benefit the rich. That yes, all of the institutions can be corrupted, and if we're going to participate in those institutions, it has to be to heal them and call them out when they're going wrong.
Right. I just keep thinking the government is giving money to this, or wants to give money to this religious charter school. These are our tax dollars at work.
Yeah.
Do we want to be funding ourselves a religious charter school that we may or may not agree with, that may or may not affirm the dignity of all people? My gut tells me it's probably not that case.
Yeah.
And do we want our money going to that kind of thing? Yeah.
I went to their website.
Good for you, Robert.
You've been busy.
I went to their website, and I was reading through their language again, and this one particular section popped out at me, and it says that the St. Isidore Catholic Virtual School envisioned a learning opportunity for all students whose parents desire a quality Catholic education
imagine that.
for their child.
Imagine
And
that.
fair enough. You get to want your kid to go to
Yeah,
Catholic
that's
school.
fine.
But why am I chipping in?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's my point. So it's like
When there are public school teachers who don't make enough money,
Exactly.
when there are public school kids who can't get up-to-date books,
Right.
when there are public schools who are having their libraries raided,
Yep.
yeah, there's enough problems in public schools for me to be paying for your Catholic education.
Yep.
and if you want it and can afford it as a private sector, then
Sure.
go for it. It's
Great.
all yours. As a
Yep.
private church, then go for it.
Yep.
But if this goes through, then I would love for Sunshine Cathedral to be the one that steps up to the plate and say, okay, we're going to form the LGBTQ
Religious
charter
school.
religious charter
school,
school.
and then we're going to apply for government
And then
money
apply for
for it.
government funding.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
Absolutely. We are excited to tell you we are going to cruise the Eastern Mediterranean this fall that will include the world's major religious sites of Christians, Jews, and Muslims as we visit Athens, Egypt, Israel, and Ephesus on our 3 continents cruise. You can find out more and reserve your space at happeningout.travel/sunshine.
Would you like to join the Queer God Squad on a special winter cruise in 2024? Well, now you can. You will visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rio. And you can even add an open bar and Wi-Fi. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.
Happening Out Television Network is a 501c3 nonprofit media platform in the television and radio model of PBS and NPR, but designed for our LGBTQ+ community. The Queer God Squad is part of one of the largest LGBTQ+ media companies in America, Hotspots Magazine and Happening Out Television Network.
Our mission is to support the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ+ community, including the Black community, Latino, lesbian, and queer women, trans, students and youth, seniors, HIV and AIDS healthcare, social justice, business, and our 10th pillar is faith. Help us support our LGBTQ+ community.
That's today with the Queer God Squad. We want to thank you for joining us. We're here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ+ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's largest progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. And we all are in this together. Remember that.
You are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.
Bye.